Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a forest, where the trees stretch high towards a veiled sky. The air is filled with an ethereal mist that shrouds everything, making it difficult to discern the distance between you and the ancient trees. As you breathe in, the cool, damp air invigorates your senses, carrying the scent of damp earth and the faint hint of wildflowers. Take a moment to absorb the tranquility that surrounds you. Feel the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, the soft crunch of gravel beneath your feet, and the quiet songs of birds hidden in the mist. Allow your gaze to wander across the forest floor, where the morning sun casts dappled shadows on the moss-covered stones. As the mist swirls around you, it begins to clear in patches, revealing glimpses of the forest's secrets. A fern unfurls its delicate fronds, a small rabbit darts across your path, and a shaft of sunlight illuminates a waterfall hidden in the distance. With each step, the mist parts to reveal more of the forest's hidden world. You breathe in the scent of damp earth and wildflowers, feeling your worries and cares slowly leave your body. As you walk deeper into the forest, the trees seem to close in around you, their trunks sturdy and their branches reaching towards the sky. The air grows quieter, and the sounds of the forest become more pronounced, the rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the gentle burble of a stream. The mist begins to thicken once more, casting a veil of uncertainty over the forest floor. But you're not worried, you've grown accustomed to the ever-changing landscape. Instead, you focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the feeling of the mist on your skin, and the sound of your own heartbeat. As you walk, the world around you grows quieter, and the mist grows thicker, until you're no longer certain what lies ahead or behind. And yet, you feel a deep sense of peace, as if the forest has wrapped itself around you like a warm blanket. You continue on, one step at a time, trusting that the forest will reveal its secrets to you when you're ready. The mist swirls around you, a shimmering curtain that hides and reveals the wonders of the forest in equal measure. The mist envelops you, a fine veil that filters the sunlight above, casting the forest floor in a soft, emerald green hue. Each step echoes through the stillness, a gentle drumbeat that seems to harmonize with the distant sounds of the forest, a bird's soft song, the gentle rustle of leaves, the soft creak of a distant tree branch swaying in the breeze. Your breath comes and goes in a steady rhythm, like the gentle lapping of waves on a peaceful shore. The scent of damp earth and moss fills your nostrils, rich and earthy, a smell that speaks of ancient forests and timeless secrets. As you walk, the mist begins to clear, and for a moment, you catch glimpses of gnarled tree trunks, their bark twisted and knotted with age. The sun shines through the gaps, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor, like a canvas of interlocking diamonds. Your footsteps slow, and you pause to take in the beauty of the scene before you. The air is filled with the soft hum of insects, a gentle vibration that seems to vibrate through every cell in your body. You feel a sense of connection to the forest, as if you've been here before, and yet, you know you haven't. The trees seem to loom over you, their branches like outstretched arms, inviting you to come closer, to explore their secrets and discover their mysteries. Your eyes wander, taking in the intricate patterns of the forest floor, the way the sunlight filters through the leaves, casting a kaleidoscope of colors on the ground. The mist begins to clear again, revealing a narrow path that winds its way through the trees, a serpentine route that beckons you to follow. You hesitate for a moment, unsure which way to turn, and yet, you feel a sense of certainty, as if the forest is guiding you, leading you deeper into its depths, further into the heart of the mist. The trees seem to whisper to you, there. Leaves rustling softly in the breeze, their voices a gentle murmur that carries on the wind. And as you listen, you begin to hear a subtle rhythm, a beat that seems to match the cadence of your footsteps, drawing you closer, step by step, into the heart of the forest. The mist swirls around you, a shimmering curtain that hides and reveals the wonders of the forest in equal measure. The trees tower above, their branches swaying softly in the breeze, a gentle metronome marking the passage of time. The rustling leaves create a soothing melody that ebbs and flows like the ebb and flow of a tranquil lake. As you walk, the mist thickens, veiling the forest floor in a soft, grey shroud. The scent of damp earth and moss wafts up, rich and loamy, carrying the essence of the forest's deepest secrets. Ahead of you, a shaft of misty light breaks through the canopy above, casting an ethereal glow over the surrounding trees. The light dances across the forest floor, illuminating the delicate patterns etched into the bark of the ancient trees. The air is filled with the sweet, heady scent of wildflowers, their petals hidden from view but their fragrance wafting freely, like a whispered promise of hidden wonders. Your footsteps quiet on the soft earth, the only sound the gentle rustling of leaves and the soft thud of your heart beating in time with the forest's rhythm. The mist swirls around you, tendrils curling and uncurling like living tendrils, each one carrying the promise of mystery and enchantment. The forest is a place of whispered secrets, where trees stand as sentinels, guarding the mysteries of the ages. As you walk, the trees grow taller, their branches stretching towards the sky like skeletal fingers. The leaves rustle softly, a constant background hum that underscores the silence of the forest. In this quiet, stillness reigns supreme, each moment lost in the ebb and flow of time. The mist thickens, veiling the forest floor in an impenetrable veil, and yet, somehow, you sense a presence lurking just beyond the edge of perception, a presence that beckons you deeper into the heart of the forest. A faint, shimmering light flickers on the edge of your vision, a beacon calling you forward into the unknown. Your footsteps draw closer, step by step, to the heart of the forest, where the ancient trees whisper secrets in a language only the wind can hear. The mist swirls and eddies, creating tiny whirlpools of vapor that dance and play in the fading light. And yet, despite the thickening mist, the forest floor remains surprisingly clear, as if some unseen hand has carefully swept the leaves and debris aside, clearing a path through the underbrush. As you walk, the trees thin out, their branches tangling overhead to form a canopy that filters the last remnants of the fading light. The air cools, carrying the scent of damp leaves and earthy decay. Beneath your feet, the forest floor shifts, a subtle change in texture that suggests a hidden path or a concealed entrance, a secret passage waiting to be discovered. The mist swirls around you, an impenetrable veil that hides the truth, and yet, in its depths, a glimmer of light beckons you forward, a tantalizing promise of hidden wonders waiting just beyond the edge of the forest. The forest floor, once a tangle of twigs and fallen branches, now begins to smooth out, the rough edges worn away by some unseen force, until it's nothing more than a gentle, moss-covered slope, soft and inviting beneath your feet. As you step further into the mist, the air thickens, its moisture-laden tendrils curling around you like delicate fingers, each one a whispered promise of comfort and peace. The sounds of the forest grow distant, muffled, like a soft blanket wrapped around your ears, protecting you from the world beyond this mystical realm. Every step, every heartbeat, seems to slow, as if the very fabric of time itself has grown more languid, allowing you to savor each moment, each sensation, each fleeting thought that drifts across the surface of your consciousness. Leaves and earthy decay give way to ferns and wildflowers, their petals unfolding like tiny, delicate stars, shining with a soft, ethereal light that seems to emanate from within. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, but beneath this rich, loamy aroma, a sweeter note whispers through, like the gentle lapping of a summer breeze against a rocky shore. It's a scent that's both familiar and unknown, a fragrance that speaks to some deep, forgotten memory, a memory that's as much a part of you as the skin on your hands or the beat of your heart. As the mist deepens, its tendrils curling around you like a cocoon, the world outside begins to fade, until all that's left is the soft, insistent beat of your own pulse, the gentle thrum of your footsteps, and the soft, whispery sigh of the forest itself, a sound that's both ancient and timeless, a sound that's always been here, waiting for you. The path ahead is lost in the swirling mist, but you're no longer concerned with finding your way, no longer driven by the need to see or to know. You're lost in the forest, but in this moment, you're exactly where you're meant to be, surrounded by an impenetrable veil of white, and yet, somehow, you feel more seen, more heard, more connected to the world around you than you ever have before. Time seems to stretch and compress, like a long, thin thread of silk pulled taut between your fingers, each moment blurring into the next, until the past, present, and future all blend together into a seamless, shimmering tapestry of experience. You're no longer thinking, no longer reasoning, no longer worrying about where you are or where you're going. You're simply existing, suspended in a sea of mist, surrounded by a world that's both familiar and unknown. And yet, even as the mist deepens, even as the world around you fades into nothingness, a sense of peace begins to spread through you, like the gentle lapping of waves against a shore, calming the turbulent waters of your mind, soothing the rough edges of your soul. It's a peace that's not quite of this world, a peace that's both timeless and eternal, a peace that's been waiting for you all along, hidden deep within the heart of the misty forest, waiting to be discovered, waiting to be felt. As this sense of peace washes over you, you feel your body relax, your muscles uncoil, your heart rate slow, your breath deepen. The world around you grows quieter, stiller, until all that's left is the soft, gentle beat of your own pulse, and the soft, whispery sigh of the forest itself, a sound that's both ancient and timeless, a sound that's always been here, waiting for you. And in this moment, you're exactly where you need to be, surrounded by an impenetrably white veil of mist, and yet, somehow, you feel completely seen, completely heard, completely at peace. As the mist swirled around me, its tendrils curling lazily through the trees, I felt my body unwind further, like a key finding its lock. My muscles relaxed, my joints released their tension, and my mind stilled, becoming a calm, smooth lake that reflected the world around it. The sound of dripping water continued to echo through the forest, a gentle drumbeat that seemed to match the rhythm of my own heartbeat, but now it was no longer an external stimulus, it was part of me, a symphony of sound that wove itself into the fabric of my being. I breathed in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill my lungs, and my body responded by slowing its pace, my breathing becoming a gentle, even cadence that synchronized with the dripping water. It was as if my entire body had become a part of this misty forest, connected to every tree, every rock, every drop of water that fell from the leaves above. I felt a sense of belonging, of being home, and it was a feeling that was both familiar and yet utterly mysterious. The mist seemed to be growing thicker, swirling around me in great, rolling waves that obscured everything more than a few feet away. But I didn't feel disoriented or lost. On the contrary, I felt a deep sense of clarity, as if I could see right through the mist to some deeper level of reality. It was as if the mist was a veil, a thin membrane that separated me from the world, and I was peering through it, seeing things that were hidden from the naked eye. As I breathed in again, I felt a subtle shift in the air, a slight change in the texture of the mist around me. It was a tiny movement, but it was enough to signal the presence of something else in the forest, something that was moving through the mist with quiet purpose. I didn't feel any fear or alarm, only a mild curiosity. What was this thing that was moving through the mist, and where was it going? The sound of dripping water continued to echo through the forest, a constant heartbeat that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. I felt my body swaying gently to its rhythm, my mind drifting along with the ebb and flow of the sound. And yet, despite the peacefulness of the moment, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was about to change, that the mist was about to part and reveal a new landscape, a new perspective on the world around me. As I breathed in once more, I felt a subtle sense of anticipation building within me, a sense of expectation that was both thrilling and terrifying. It was as if I was standing on the threshold of a great unknown, poised on the edge of a new reality that was waiting to be revealed. And yet, even as I felt this sense of anticipation, I knew that I didn't have to be afraid. I was exactly where I needed to be, surrounded by the mist and the dripping water, and somehow, that was enough. As I stepped into the forest, the mist swirled around me, casting eerie shadows on the trees. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. Every step echoed softly through the silence, and I felt the gentle touch of dew-kissed blades of grass against my skin. I breathed deeply, drawing in the cool, damp air, and let it fill my lungs, calming my thoughts. Ahead of me, the trees parted, and I stumbled upon a clearing, bathed in a soft, filtered light. The mist drifted lazily through the air, weaving an intricate pattern of shadows and highlights on the grass. I walked toward the center of the clearing, my footsteps quiet on the soft earth, and my eyes drawn to a small pool of water that reflected the misty sky above. The pool was still, a perfect mirror of the world around it. The mist floated across its surface, creating a sense of movement and life, even as it seemed to hang suspended in time. I stood at the pool's edge, feeling the coolness of the water on my fingertips, and gazed up at the sky. The mist was a deep, foreboding gray, with hints of blue and green where the sun struggled to break through. It was a sky that seemed to stretch on forever, and as I looked up at it, I felt a sense of awe and wonder. The world seemed to be full of mystery and possibility, and I felt a sense of connection to it, as if I was a part of something greater than myself. As I stood there, transfixed by the beauty of the clearing, I became aware of the sounds around me. The rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the distant rumble of a waterfall all blended together to create a soothing melody that seemed to lull me deeper into the mist. I breathed in the scent of the forest, feeling the calm and peace that filled the air. My heart rate slowed, and my thoughts grew quieter, as if the mist was wrapping itself around me, holding me close. I felt my body relax, my muscles releasing their tension, and my mind letting go of its worries. In this moment, I knew that I was exactly where I needed to be, and that everything was going to be all right. The mist swirled around me, a gentle, soothing presence that seemed to be whispering secrets in my ear. And as I listened, I felt a sense of understanding that went beyond words, a sense of connection to the world around me that seemed to speak directly to my soul. As I stood there, lost in the beauty of the clearing, I began to realize that the mist was more than just a veil of mystery. It was a doorway to a world of wonder and awe. And I, with my heart full of curiosity and my soul ready to explore, was poised to step through that doorway and discover the secrets that lay beyond. And so, with a sense of anticipation growing in my heart, I took a deep breath and stepped forward into the unknown. As I walked through the misty forest, the soft earth beneath my feet gave way to a gentle give, a subtle yielding that seemed to whisper secrets only the trees and the forest floor could understand. The air was filled with the sweet scent of damp earth and the quiet songs of unseen birds, a chorus of gentle melodies that wove in and out of one another in perfect harmony. Ahead of me, the mist swirled and danced, tendrils of vapor curling around the trunks of ancient trees like ethereal fingers, beckoning me deeper into the heart of the forest. The sunlight filtering through the canopy above cast dappled shadows on the forest floor, a constantly shifting tapestry of light and dark that seemed to shift and writhe like a living thing. I felt the gentle rustle of leaves against my skin, a soothing caress that seemed to calm my mind and steady my breath. The mist, which had initially seemed so impenetrable and mysterious, began to clear, revealing glimpses of the trees and underbrush that lay beneath. As I walked, the silence of the forest began to reveal itself, a subtle quiet that was more than just the absence of sound. It was a presence, a palpable feeling that seemed to fill the air, a reminder that I was not alone in this mystical realm. I felt the weight of my worries slowly lifting, like the mist clearing to reveal a brighter sky, and I was left with a sense of calm and clarity that seemed to seep into my very bones. The trees loomed above me, their branches creaking softly in the gentle breeze, a sound that seemed to be a gentle lullaby, a soothing melody that rocked me into a state of deep relaxation. I felt my heart rate slow, my breath deepen, and my mind quiet, as if the very forest itself was wrapping me in a warm, soothing blanket, protecting me from the stresses and worries of the world outside. Ahead of me, a faint pathway began to reveal itself, a narrow track that wound its way through the trees, beckoning me deeper into the heart of the forest. I felt a sense of excitement growing within me, a sense of anticipation that seemed to build with each step, a feeling that I was being drawn into a world that was both familiar and unknown, a world that was waiting to be explored and discovered. As I walked, the trees seemed to grow taller, their branches tangling above me in a canopy of leaves that seemed to shimmer and glow in the soft sunlight. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, a heady perfume that seemed to fill my senses and transport me to a world of pure delight. I felt my heart fill with joy, my spirit soar, as I walked deeper into the heart of the forest, farther and farther from the world outside. The mist, which had initially seemed so mysterious and impenetrable, was now a mere veil, a thin curtain that separated me from the wonders that lay beyond. I could see glimpses of a clearing up ahead, a sunlit expanse of grass and flowers that seemed to stretch out before me like a haven, a place of peace and tranquility that seemed to call to me with an irresistible siren song. And so, with a sense of excitement and anticipation building within me, I walked a little faster, my heart pounding with excitement, my senses drinking in the sights and sounds of this mystical realm. As I walked, the scent of blooming wildflowers filled my nostrils, a sweet fragrance that danced on the breeze like a delicate lover's caress, leaving me feeling lightheaded and carefree. The soft rustle of leaves beneath my feet served as a gentle reminder of the forest's presence, a constant and reassuring companion on my journey through this mystical world. The air was alive with the gentle hum of insects, a soothing background noise that seemed to vibrate deep within my chest, a soothing melody that seemed to harmonize with the beating of my heart. The sun-drenched clearing beckoned, its promise of serenity and calmness growing more alluring with each step. I quickened my pace, my footsteps growing lighter, as if I were floating across the forest floor rather than walking. The trees grew taller and closer together, their branches tangled in a web of delicate vines and leaves, creating a natural canopy above me that filtered the sunlight and cast dappled shadows on the forest floor. Ahead, the sunlight spilled through the canopy, illuminating a small clearing where a tiny stream babbled and chattered its way through a bed of smooth stones. The sound was like music to my ears, a gentle and soothing melody that seemed to wash away my worries and concerns, leaving me feeling refreshed and renewed. As I approached the clearing, I caught sight of a small wooden bridge, its weathered boards worn smooth by the passage of time, crossing over the stream. Beyond the bridge, the forest seemed to grow denser, the trees growing taller and closer together, their trunks thick and gnarled with age. The air grew quieter, the rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds growing fainter as I walked deeper into the forest. But even as the sounds grew softer, I felt a sense of connection to the natural world growing stronger, as if I were becoming one with the forest itself. As I crossed the bridge, my footsteps quiet on its weathered boards, I felt a sudden sense of clarity, as if I had left my worries and concerns behind in the clearing. The forest seemed to be whispering secrets in my ear, and I felt a sense of belonging to something greater than myself, a sense of unity with the trees, the stream, and the creatures that lived here. It was as if I had finally found a place where I truly belonged, a place where I could be myself without fear or hesitation. The forest seemed to be unfolding before me like a map, revealing hidden paths and secret glades that I had never seen before. I felt a sense of wonder and awe growing within me, as if I were discovering a new and magical world, one that was full of mystery and enchantment. The air was filled with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, a rich and loamy fragrance that spoke of the forest's ancient history and the secrets that lay hidden beneath its surface. As I walked, the trees seemed to grow taller and closer together, their branches intertwining overhead to create a natural tunnel that sheltered me from the outside world. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor, creating a sense of depth and distance that was both mesmerizing and calming. I felt as if I had entered a different world, one that was both familiar and strange, a world that was full of wonder and magic. And as I walked deeper into the forest, I began to notice the subtle sounds of the natural world, the soft rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the distant rumble of a waterfall. The forest was alive, and I was a part of it, connected to every thread and fiber of this mystical realm. I felt a sense of oneness with the forest, a sense of belonging to something greater than myself that was both exhilarating and calming. The forest seemed to be calling to me, urging me to follow a winding path that led deeper into the trees. I felt a sense of excitement growing within me, a sense of anticipation that was both thrilling and a little bit nervous. As I walked, the forest seemed to grow darker and more mysterious, the trees growing taller and closer together, their branches tangled in a web of branches and leaves that seemed to reach out and touch me. I felt a sense of wonder growing within me, a sense of awe at the magic and mystery of this mystical realm. The mist continued to swirl around me, a misty veil that shrouded everything in a soft, blue-gray haze. I walked on, my feet quiet on the damp earth, the sound of my footsteps muffled and distant. The trees seemed to loom above me, their branches creaking gently in the breeze, the sound like the soft whispers of an old friend. I breathed deeply, feeling the cool mist fill my lungs, and the scent of damp earth and leaves rise up to fill my senses. The forest seemed to be growing quieter, the silence deepening, and I felt a sense of peace settling over me like a soft blanket. The mist began to thin, tendrils of it curling away like wisps of smoke, and I caught glimpses of a clearing through the trees. I quickened my pace, my heart beating a little faster with excitement. The mist continued to clear, revealing more and more of the clearing, until finally I emerged into a sunlit glade. The world seemed to burst into color, the light of the sun pouring down, warm and golden, and casting long shadows across the grass. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the songs of birds, their melodies soaring up into the sky like tiny threads of silver. I felt a sense of joy rising up within me, a sense of wonder at the beauty of this new world. The sun beat down on my skin, warming it, and I felt my spirits lift, my heart filled with a sense of hope and possibility. The forest seemed to stretch out before me, a vast expanse of green, and I felt a sense of excitement at the prospect of exploring it, of discovering all its secrets and wonders. I wandered deeper into the clearing, my feet carrying me on a gentle path, and I felt my heart fill with a sense of contentment, a sense of being exactly where I was meant to be. The sun continued to shine down, casting a warm glow over everything, and I felt a sense of peace settle over me, a sense of being one with the world. As I walked, the sound of a stream grew louder, and I caught glimpses of sparkling water through the trees. I followed the sound, my feet leading me on a winding path, until finally I emerged onto the bank of a crystal-clear river. As we continue to wander through the misty forests, the veil of fog begins to lift, gently revealing the secrets of the trees. Their gnarled branches reach towards the sky, their leaves a soft whisper in the breeze. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers, and the earthy smell of damp soil. The mist, once a shroud, now a gentle caress, wraps around us, a soothing balm for the soul. In this enchanted realm, time loses all meaning. The world outside recedes, and we are left with the pure, unadulterated beauty of nature. The trees, the flowers, the creatures that call this forest home, all blend together in a seamless tapestry of life. We become one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the moss-covered path. As we walk, the mist begins to clear, revealing the outline of a clearing. In the center, a small pool of water reflects the sky above, a perfect mirror of the beauty that surrounds us. The trees lean in, as if to listen, their branches tangling together in a gentle, soothing dance. The air is filled with the sweet song of birds, their melodies intertwining with the rustle of leaves. In this peaceful haven, we find solace, a sense of calm that eludes us in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The misty forest, with its secrets and mysteries, reminds us of the beauty that lies just beyond the edge of our awareness. It whispers to us of a world that is full of wonder, full of magic, full of life. As we stand at the edge of the clearing, the mist begins to close in once more, shrouding us in its gentle veil. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs. The world outside recedes, and we are left with the pure, unadulterated beauty of the forest. The trees, the flowers, the creatures, all blend together in a seamless tapestry of life. In this peaceful, misty world, we find ourselves lost in the beauty of the moment. Time loses all meaning, and we are one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the moss-covered path. The mist, the trees, the flowers, all blend together in a gentle, soothing melody, a lullaby that rocks us gently into a sense of calm. As we drift through the misty forest, we begin to lose ourselves, not in the sense that we forget who we are, but in the sense that we become one with the world around us. The forest, with its secrets and mysteries, reminds us of the beauty that lies just beyond the edge of our awareness. It whispers to us of a world that is full of wonder, full of magic, full of life. And so, we continue to wander through the misty forest, our footsteps quiet on the moss-covered path. The mist, the trees, the flowers, all blend together in a seamless tapestry of life. We become one with the forest, lost in the beauty of the moment, our souls soothed by the gentle caress of the mist. In this peaceful, misty world, we find ourselves at one with the universe, our hearts filled with a sense of wonder, our spirits at peace. As the mist closes in, we let go, our footsteps quiet on the path. The forest, with its secrets and mysteries, wraps us in its gentle warmth, a soothing balm for the soul. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs. And in that moment, we are free to drift on the misty currents, free to explore the secrets of the forest. The mist swirls around us, a gentle eddy of vapor that dances on the breeze. We let ourselves be caught up in its soothing motions, our footsteps lost in the rhythm of the forest. The trees, once distant, now seem to loom over us, their branches tangling together in a canopy of verdant leaves. As we drift deeper into the mist, the sounds of the forest grow louder, a symphony of bird calls, rustling leaves, and the gentle burble of the river. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and the earthy smell of damp soil. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs. The mist begins to clear, revealing the outline of a fallen tree, its trunk lying across the path. We walk around it, our footsteps quiet on the moss-covered ground. The tree's branches stretch out, like arms embracing the forest, and we feel a sense of peace wash over us. The mist, once a shroud, now a gentle caress, wraps around us, soothing our souls. We continue on, the mist swirling around us, a constant companion on our journey through the forest. The trees grow taller, their leaves rustling in the breeze, and the air is filled with the sweet song of birds. We feel ourselves becoming one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the path, our souls at peace. The mist begins to clear, revealing a glade, a clearing in the heart of the forest. The sun breaks through the clouds, casting a warm glow over the scene. We stand at the edge of the glade, taking in the beauty of the forest, the trees, the flowers, the creatures, all blending together in a seamless tapestry of life. In this peaceful haven, we find solace, a sense of calm that eludes us in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The misty forest, with its secrets and mysteries, reminds us of the beauty that lies just beyond the edge of our awareness. It whispers to us of a world that is full of wonder, full of magic, full of life. And so, we stand in the glade, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, our souls at peace, our hearts filled with a sense of wonder. The mist swirls around us, a gentle caress, a soothing balm for the soul. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and we let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents, free to explore the secrets of the forest. The mist swirls around us, a gentle dance of vapor that wraps around our souls. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents. The forest seems to grow quieter, as if the very trees themselves are holding their breath, waiting to see what wonders the mist will reveal. As we wander deeper into the glade, the trees seem to lean in, as if sharing a secret. The flowers, once hidden, now bloom in vibrant colors. Their sweet fragrance wafting up to greet us. The air is filled with the soft chirping of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves. Every sound, every sight, every scent seems to blend together in a beautiful tapestry of life. The sun shines down on us, casting a warm glow over the scene. We feel its gentle rays on our skin, warming our muscles, soothing our souls. We close our eyes, letting the warm light seep deep into our being, and feel our worries, our cares, our fears melt away. As we stand in the glade, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, we begin to realize that the mist is not just a veil of fog, but a doorway to a world beyond our own. A world of wonder, of magic, of life. A world where anything is possible, where dreams and reality blend together in a seamless tapestry of wonder. We open our eyes and look around, taking in the breathtaking beauty of the forest. The trees, the flowers, the creatures, all seem to be waiting for us, patiently, quietly, inviting us to explore their secrets. We take a step forward, and then another, and another, our footsteps quiet on the moss-covered path. As we walk, the forest grows quieter, more still. The mist swirls around us, a gentle caress, a soothing balm for the soul. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents, free to explore the secrets of the forest. The trees grow taller, their branches tangling together in a canopy of verdant leaves. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and the earthy smell of damp soil. We feel ourselves becoming one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the path, our souls at peace. In this peaceful haven, we find solace, a sense of calm that eludes us in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The misty forest, with its secrets and mysteries, reminds us of the beauty that lies just beyond the edge of our awareness. It whispers to us of a world that is full of wonder, full of magic, full of life. We continue on, the mist swirling around us, a constant companion on our journey through the forest. The trees grow closer, their leaves rustling in the breeze, and the air is filled with the sweet song of birds. We feel ourselves becoming one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the path, our souls at peace. The sun shines down on us, casting a warm glow over the scene. We feel its gentle rays on our skin, warming our muscles, soothing our souls. We close our eyes, letting the warm light seep deep into our being, and feel our worries, our cares, our fears melt away. As we stand there, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, we begin to realize that we are not just observers, but participants in the grand dance of life. We are not just passengers on a journey, but co-creators of the world around us. We are not just silent witnesses, but active participants in the beautiful tapestry of life. We breathe in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents, free to explore the secrets of the forest. And as we walk, the forest grows quieter, more still. The mist swirls around us, a gentle caress, a soothing balm for the soul. The silence of the forest is almost palpable, a living, breathing entity that wraps itself around us like a soft blanket. We move deeper into the glade, the mist swirling around our ankles, tickling our skin with its gentle caress. Every step we take is a step further into the unknown, further into the mystery of the forest. As we walk, the trees seem to close in around us, their branches tangling together above our heads like a canopy of green. The leaves rustle softly in the breeze, creating a soothing melody that seems to lull the forest itself into a state of quiet contemplation. We follow a narrow path that winds its way through the trees, the mist swirling around us in a constant, swirling vortex. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and the earthy smell of damp soil. We breathe it in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents. Every step we take is a step further into the heart of the forest, further into the secrets and mysteries that lie hidden beneath its leafy canopy. The sun shines down on us, casting a warm glow over the scene. We feel its gentle rays on our skin, warming our muscles, soothing our souls. We close our eyes, letting the warm light seep deep into our being, and feel our worries, our cares, our fears melt away. As we stand there, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, we begin to realize that we are not just observers, but participants in the grand dance of life. We are not just passengers on a journey, but co-creators of the world around us. We are not just silent witnesses, but active participants in the beautiful tapestry of life. And as we walk, the forest grows quieter, more still. The mist swirls around us, a gentle caress, a soothing balm for the soul. The trees grow taller, their branches stretching up towards the sky like giant arms embracing the heavens. The air is filled with the sweet song of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves. We feel ourselves becoming one with the forest, our footsteps quiet on the path, our souls at peace. We are lost in the beauty of the forest, and yet, we are found in a way that we never thought possible. As we walk, the mist begins to clear, revealing a clearing in the distance. The sun shines down on it, casting a warm glow over the scene. We feel a sense of excitement building within us, a sense of anticipation that is hard to contain. We quicken our pace, our footsteps quiet on the path, our hearts beating in time with the rhythm of the forest. We approach the clearing, our eyes fixed on the sight that awaits us. The mist swirls around us, a final farewell, a final caress. And then, we step into the clearing, and are bathed in the warm, golden light of the sun. We look around, taking in the breathtaking beauty of the scene that unfolds before us. As we step into the clearing, the warm light of the sun envelops us, casting long shadows across the forest floor. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and the earthy smell of damp soil. We breathe it in deeply, feeling the cool, damp air fill our lungs, and let ourselves be carried away on the misty currents. Before us lies a tranquil pool, its surface reflecting the beauty of the surrounding forest like a perfect mirror. The pool is surrounded by a ring of tall trees, their branches stretching up towards the sky like giant arms embracing the heavens. A delicate waterfall cascades into the pool, creating a soothing melody that seems to lull the forest itself into a state of quiet contemplation. We approach the pool, our eyes fixed on the water's surface. We see our own reflection staring back at us, peaceful and serene. We smile, feeling a sense of calm wash over us. The water's edge laps gently against our feet, a soothing caress that seems to wash away our worries and cares. As we stand there, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, we begin to realize that this is a place of great power and magic. A place where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds are thin, and where the secrets of the universe are waiting to be uncovered. We feel a sense of excitement building within us, a sense of anticipation that is hard to contain. We take a step closer to the pool, feeling the cool water lap against our skin. We dip our fingers into the water and feel a sudden jolt of energy run through our body. It's as if the water is alive and is communicating with us in a language that only we can hear. We listen intently, feeling the energy